agradezco, Señor, lo que has hecho por mi corazón. Nadie tiene palabras de vida, solo tú. Rescataste mi alma perdida, he vuelto a nacer, Jesús. Eres mi realidad, mi felicidad. Ahora mi noche se parecen días. Cuando mi mente, mi carne y mis huesos estaban perdidos.
Can we praise the Lord, everybody? Can we praise the Lord, everybody? Oh, what a blessing. There's a sweet, sweet spirit in this place. And I know it's the Spirit of the Lord. It's certainly my honor and my privilege to Dr. Elena Bascom, pastor, and to all of the assistant pastors and members. This is an awesome, awesome experience for me. This is my first time coming to this congregation. But let me say that I've been truly blessed. Just being here, being a witness, and feeling the power of the movement of the Spirit of the Lord. And I know where the energy is coming from. You know, you made it clear. You know, you didn't cut no corners, you didn't sweeten it up. You made it very clear that this woman of God is changing and transforming lives. And she's not selfish about it. It's just awesome. It's just awesome to be here, to hear about the works of our pastor, to hear about how families are being guided and are being directed, and to hear this young man stand up and speak about his personal experience. And I know that that's merely an example of what can happen and will happen when one submits to the will of the Lord and has the guidance of a wonderful teacher. I'm just overwhelmed, to be quite honest with you. This is my first time, as I've said, and as I've come through the door, I mean, just the individuals who met me as I came through the door, and just the devotion that was taking place prior to the service actually beginning has been such an impression on me. Let me say that I'm here with my mother, the Honorable Una Clark. And just a little bit of testimony. She's the woman who led me to the Lord, but she had a lot of partners in crime, if you want to call it that. That's a weird twist, isn't it? Because there was a woman named Anna Walker Golson, who was my Sunday school teacher. Y'all didn't know that? Yes, and you know, these women together, I just want to say a little bit about the power of the woman. I hope the men in the room don't feel any kind of way, but it's something about women who are inspired and touched by God, who are centered in their Christianity. They will move mountains to save a community, to save a village, to save a family, a next door neighbor. And I've been blessed to be raised in that tradition. And so, Pastor, it's really my honor to present this proclamation to you. I'm going to give my mama a chance to say a word or two, because, you know, if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here. And she is a leader in her own right, and she taught me everything I know. Hold on a moment. Mama?
Honor to God, and to say I skipped St. Gabriel's Episcopal Church this morning to be here, because my daughter said to me, "Mommy, I don't have an aid today." And I said, "I will aid you." So I come as the aid of the Honorable Yvette D. Clark. It is my honor to serve my daughter, who serves my community. And so, to Pastor, all of the testimony about you today, as you walked in with that smile and that face, there is a special beauty about you. A special calmness, which says that there's a special peace within you that transcends everything else. And so I am pleased to come and to worship and to be a part of everything that's happening here today. When the young honor you, when the older honor you, when you hear of all that people have been through, to have a shoulder and to have a spiritual guide and leader is all of the strength that you need. And so I congratulate all of those who put this very special service to say thank you to you. And I'm glad that my daughter was asked to do a special proclamation to honor you for the work that you're doing. Councilmember Clark, now read your proclamation.
Thank you, Mama. Pastor, would you join me? Let me just say before I present this that City Council proclamations are legal documents. And for generations to come, everyone will be able to read of the good works of you, Pastor. They'll know how you've touched lives, and anyone can always go to the annals of the City Council to read about Dr. Elena A. Bascom. Reads as follows. The Council of the City of New York proclamation. Whereas the Council of the City of New York is pleased and proud to honor Reverend Dr. Elena Bascom and acknowledge her invaluable contribution to the city. And whereas Reverend Dr. Elena Bascom is the senior pastor of the Christian Crossroads Ministry of Brooklyn, New York, and she has led her congregation with distinction and has worked to uplift those in need of spiritual guidance. And whereas Reverend Dr. Elena Bascom was called to the ministry in 1976, and having survived various challenges in her life, has used her example to inspire, educate, counsel men, women, and children from all walks of life. And whereas Reverend Dr. Elena Bascom is a proud native of Panama, and she holds a doctorate in theology, and she works to keep her congregation involved and informed through her relationship with various elected officials, government agencies, community businesses, and health organizations. And whereas Dr. Elena Bascom has served her community as a spiritual leader with wisdom and compassion, and she continues to inspire her congregation as she works to better humanity in the service of the Lord. Now therefore be it known that the Council of the City of New York honors Reverend Dr. Elena A. Bascom, signed this 17th day of April in the year 2005, Convention Called Council. God bless this ministry. May it continue to grow from strength to strength. Amen.
We have a gloria a Dios. Te alabamos, Señor. Oh, we thank Him today. We thank the Lord today. I lift my eyes onto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. I thank Him. I give Him honor. I give Him praise. And I give Him the glory. Hallelujah. I want to honor all of you that came in. Our council, Sister Una Clark and her daughter. I thank you for coming here. Thank you for the proclamation. I thank my sister Anna Walker. I thank my sister. I thank all of you. I sit there and I'm not used to hearing people talking about me, really. It kind of bothers me. Because I'm always talking about other people. You have your seat for a minute. Because I thank God for the testimony. Because in the testimony testifies to the work and to the production and what is being done. But there's something missing today, and I'm going to take care of that. That's the word. Woo! You can't come to church with testimony. You got to get the word. Woo! Just in case you don't live another day. word today. Woo. Yeah, hallelujah. Hallelujah. For him I live, for him I die, and for God to glorify. The only thing I care about is God. I got God in the morning and the evening, afternoon. Anything you tell me is about God. If it's not God, I'm not interested. Hallelujah. I done went through, came through. I know I'm ready to go up. Hallelujah. How we give him the praise today. We give him the honor. We honor all of you that come out here today. Hallelujah. Sitting over here with Pastor this and Pastor that. But let me tell you about Jesus. Hallelujah. I've not been for the Lord who was on my side. I've not been for the Lord who was in me. All of this would have not happened. Just to sit in this place. I said, Lord, you put us in the ghetto to bring the ghetto out. Glory! Hallelujah! Hallelujah. See, nobody wants to come to the ghetto. But I want you to know the need is in the ghetto. Yeah, hallelujah. I said, Lord, if you put me in the ghetto, I thank you for miracle healing ministry. Yeah, I thank you for deliverance ministry. Because in the ghetto is where the sickness, where people are drunk, where people are lost, confused, mixed up, and crossed up. And I need somebody to come and tell them not good news, but good news with substance. And you can tell me things will get better, never get better. But a man that tell you it's going to get better, and he's responsible to make it get better. Hallelujah. He's responsible to make it get better. After you've been through hell and back. Oh, that's why some people say, I want you to know, remember this one. I'm a nobody trying to tell somebody. You remember him? Glory. But he was at my house last night, Carlos. Oh, yes, you need to see him. He's coming Wednesday. He's looking like a brand new man. In 4 years, diamonds, and he's no longer Carlito Soul. He's Pastor Miller. He said, I had to see you. He's a pastor in Virginia. He said, I had to see you. Because when I was down and out, you didn't put me down. But you picked me up. You prayed for me. You encouraged me. And I want you to know your prayer was not in vain. Even if you don't see God act and move when you pray, I know that the word of God will not go out and return unto you void, but it will accomplish. Hallelujah. Sometimes it takes a while before the plant shoot up and grow fruit. But let me tell you, if the seed is good, not to worry. If the seed is good, it's coming up. Hallelujah. I think the only thing that excites me in this world is the word of God. And the only thing that makes me want to get up in the morning is to know that God is alive. He's in control. He's moving. And everything is going to be okay. Why? Because God sits on the throne. I know the devil tried to make us think that God is not in control, but the devil is a liar. Every time you put on the news, you had a young girl learning to drive. She backed up on her mother and killed her. They said they will not file any charges. Let me tell you, she got to live with that. She got to live with that. What a horrible accident. Hallelujah. She needs somebody who got some power. Not a psychiatrist. No, not an analyst. She needs somebody with power that's going to help her to come out of that. And let her know that even though the devil might have caused this to happen, because God didn't do it, God can turn it around and use it. How she can make her life worth something. How she can pick other people up in the name of Jesus. I said, Lord, that is so sad. Hallelujah. A woman would have a man, and the man beats her up, and her son kill him. This is the news you hear. But I come to tell you, I got good news. Hey, hallelujah. I got good news. Hallelujah. You don't have to lay around, sit around, run around, chuck and jive, slip and slide. Honey, you can come out. And you can walk out.